Well, it looks like the Natty King and friends are back at it again. Yeah, the whole gang is here. But I'm not here for a long time, I'm here for a good time. And the end is near, so let's drink beer.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to The End is Near, so Let's Drink Beer podcast, sponsored by Premium Cabinets. Shout out to John Morgan and family over there. If you're looking to get any cabinet work done or kitchen remodeling, holler at them at 314-499-8800. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to The End is Near, so Let's Drink Beer podcast. It is fucking what day?
Wet. It is wet as fuck.
It's March 8th, Friday, March 8th. Tim Trifoletti with me as always. I'm Brandon McNamee, and today it's just me and my buddy.
Just a couple of fellas hanging out drinking a little Gorilla Mind Tiger's Blood.
That is an energy drink for those that didn't know.
And it is goddamn good. I like to think of myself as a connoisseur on these drinks.
Dude,
I thought the Rain Peach Manga, is that what it? No, Peach Dreams. Like you haven't.
Peach? Oh, orange dreams.
Oh, that's what
delicious.
It is.
Anything.
Yes.
Yeah, anything orange dreams.
Give me some of that.
Orange cream, vanilla, anything is awesome. This Tiger's Blood's good. Get something at Superstore. That is not a plug on purpose, but it is. Okay, today we're going to talk about fucking, I don't know. We're going to wing it. We're going to talk about everything.
Let's talk about it.
The Mike Tyson, Jake Paul fight to daylight savings time tomorrow.
Nice.
To
I know you're happy.
I'd count down the days.
Oh, yeah.
To simulation theory. We're going to talk about simulation theory, of course, which is one of our favorite topics.
Happened this weekend, man.
Well, tell me about that. Tell me about that.
I don't know if it's fucking I'm hearing shit or what, but I swear to God, it's like I texted you. This has happened several times where I'm at a random it's always at a gas station. I'm at a random fucking gas station or whatnot, and I'm walking away, and they'll say, I'll hear my name. Thanks, Tim. Come again, Tim. Something like that. And I'll always sit there. I swear to fucking God. I'll sit there, and I kind of like, did I just hear that? You know, was that like a glitch or whatnot? And I used to not think anything of it. I used to think I was going nuts. And then you and I started talking about simulation theory, and I started going down that rabbit hole and listening to people talk about, you know, their glitches or whatnot. And is deja vu a repeat of, or is it, you know, a glitch in what your real simulation is supposed to be, and you're going back to something that you've actually already lived, and it's just on repeat? Because that's the one that I've heard the most.
That's from The Matrix.
It's on a constant repeat, right?
That's from that 1999 film called The Matrix with Lawrence Fishburne and Keanu Reeves.
Yes. So it's something I'm going to dive into it when I have some time.
Oh, I've dove into it, dude. Elon Musk and Neil deGrasse Tyson, who nobody is more impressed with Neil deGrasse Tyson than Neil deGrasse Tyson.
He's a big fan of himself. I got a lot of Neil deGrasse in me.
He's really a fan of himself. But he's smart, way smarter than me. And those two say,
don't cut yourself short like that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But he said
they both say that there's a 1 in a fucking trillion chance that we are not living in a simulation. They basically fucking guarantee it.
Saying that we are.
They basically guarantee it.
Right.
They basically say, and this, you guys can look this up, that it's absolutely true.
And what makes you think that? Like, what in your life have you stopped and gone, holy shit, maybe we are living in a simulation?
I don't know. It isn't that crazy to think about. Really, I mean, it's really not that crazy to think about.
Right.
So, and I heard, and I was like, I don't know, for a few years until, and I was thinking, it would need so much fucking computer space to load this whole world around us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it would be impossible. But then I heard, maybe, just maybe, like right now my house doesn't exist. Only what's in front of me.
Where did I
within my peripherals exists.
So whatever you're seeing is being presented in front of you.
That's the data that's uploaded. Yeah. That's the data that's uploaded. It sounds fucking crazy.
No, it's like VR goggles.
Yeah, and it's basically
exactly what it is.
Like right now, none of this. It only exists. It only takes enough RAM, digital space or whatever, to take up what's in your peripherals.
Right.
That's all you need. Like right now, there's no fucking Japan. There's no anything going on across there until it's in front of you.
So interesting that you say that. Vincent and I at Costco were having the same exact conversation. Here's my question to you, and I'm with you with that. So everything that I'm seeing
We just
right
dove
now,
right into this, didn't we?
Yeah,
We're 3 fucking
everything that
minutes
I'm
in,
looking at right now is basically for my benefit, for the most part, right?
Yes.
Does that mean you're fake?
Yeah.
So that means you're just a simulation.
And
To
right now,
me.
this is just a simulation of you talking to me.
So we're two guys that are living in a simulation. I think I'm real. You think I'm real,
Yeah.
right? Or wait,
No,
did
no,
I say that right?
you're
I think you're real. You think I'm real, right? So we just happen to cross paths.
No. So part of your simulation is this interaction,
Right.
and that's all it is.
And part of yours as well.
Is you.
So if we're two real people,
How do
I'm
you
giving
know
you
that I
more
am?
credit than
How-
you're giving me.
How do
I
you
think
know?
you're real.
How do you know that?
What's that?
How do you know that? Because you're programmed to think that I'm real, and I'm programmed to think that you're real, and we're
be.
programmed to think this entire interaction's real.
What if I'm Morpheus?
Isn't it crazy? I haven't
what
done
if
mushrooms.
What if I'm Neo and I just haven't figured it out yet? Like I'm too fucking caught up with other shit.
Could be. But that's like basically I'm an uploaded program of your life or of your simulation. I'm part of it, and you're part of it for me.
Right.
It doesn't mean that just because we're seeing each
So
other
your
that you're real
programmers
members.
fucked you if they're dropping me in. I'm
really.
kind of like your guy.
Like I was telling you the other day, I wish I could go and change a few things.
We
you know,
should.
like,
We should tweak that out.
like upload like what was like the Aruba upload. I liked that chapter. Can I upload that chapter
The
again
Aruba
and go back
upload.
to
Can we
fucking
go back?
yeah? You know what I mean? And it's crazy to think that I've never done psychedelics. You know what I
Right.
mean, this is just shit. This is why I'm kind of tripped out about doing them because this is the
And
kind of shit I think about.
This is part of the reason I can't wait for you to do them because we're gonna dive right the fuck into
dude,
it.
I'm gonna be. I feel like as soon as I do them, I'm gonna be Jerry fucking Garcia within a week.
You're not.
I'm
though.
gonna be. I'm gonna grow my hair out. I'm gonna sell fucking trinkets,
Dude,
little rocks.
You have access to the internet.
Tie-dye.
You can read that every 3 billion people that do it, maybe one has a bad trip.
No. I'm saying that I'm gonna either like it so much that it becomes a
Yes,
part
you
of my
will.
entire
yes,
existence.
Yes, you will.
To where I fucking am like, oh, dude, I'm a hippie now from here on out
Yes, you will.
for the rest of my life.
You know what though? But it's not one of those things. I've done it, 5 times now. It's not one
Have
of
you
those
really?
things.
I thought it
where
was
you're
only-
like, let's see, I did. Yeah, I think 5 times.
Wow.
And the first 2 times, very controlled. We're in the woods. We're camping. Third time, we're going to go to an electronic dance festival in fucking
yeah.
Chicago. Let's just go
Oh,
both
yeah,
feet
1, 2,
in, baby.
3. I thought that was the last time. When'd you do it since then?
It'll come to me.
Oh, good.
Yeah, no side effects, by the
No,
way.
no.
Yeah.
And this is
What's my name?
all. This is all fucking like big doses.
Well, according to Tommy, the last time I took a very fucking heroic dose.
You
the
impressed.
first time I ever tried
You
it.
impressed Tommy. That's when you know you're.
My thing was this. Once I got over that initial like fear, and again, that fear is all propaganda based from the boomers, not having any background on it, just hearing one person saying to another, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. And I've always been my argument's always been, okay, alcohol's been legal forever, right?
Mm-hmm.
People talk about, pot, we got to keep it illegal. But you line up the benefits and you line up the side effects, we'll call them.
Yeah.
I've never seen 2 guys on mushrooms at a bar fighting
Beating the shit out of each
over
other
a
or
fucking,
fucking-
6.5. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah.
you throw booze into the equation. You don't hear too many
That's
people
true.
wrecking
That's very
their
true.
cars because they're fucking on mushrooms. Because the last thing you want to do when you're on mushrooms is get into a fucking moving vehicle and drive. You just want to sit there and enjoy yourself,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So that's why I'm saying with your generation, with all the research you can do on the internet, I couldn't. So I had to go off of what, fucking teachers and parents were saying, oh, it's going to fuck your brain, it's going to melt your brain and blah, blah, blah. You take that and then you carry that with you going, no, I'm not going to take that chance. Then when you actually start doing the research on it and you're like, what's really going to happen
The
here,
fucking eggs. This is your brain on drugs shit.
100%.
The
right.
the DARE program.
Now there's
Which is good because you don't want to do certain drugs.
100%,
Obviously,
right? Like I've
obviously.
never done, and again, it always shocks everybody when I say I've never done coke in my life. I've never had the desire to do it. I've never thought about doing it. Is what it is. I've got enough energy.
I think you would really like it, and that's a problem.
What's that?
I think you'd really like it. You like your energy drinks. You like your espressos. You love your fucking.
It's all for an image, though. Yeah, I'm I'm
You're
doing
just,
that. Yeah.
So you just.
I'm not
carry that
trying to
with you
look like a '90s Wall Street, fucking guy having a great week,
you just-
snorting lines in a bathroom. But so let me ask you this: I'm not going to say you're. I don't know. You're not a religious guy, but you believe in some shit, right?
I have no idea.
Believe.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm at an existential crisis.
Okay, let's
I couldn't tell
figure
you.
it out
I
right
couldn't
now.
I couldn't tell you. I raised Catholic,
Uh-huh.
so confirmed Catholic, all that shit. My wife, super Christian,
Mm-hmm.
and well, I mean, sometimes you say super Christian, people are like, oh, she doesn't eat shellfish.
Oh,
She does the
God.
Bible by the
Here
book.
we go.
Look,
Right.
She's a Christian.
Right.
Our Christian household, we teach our kids Christianity. I don't know. I guess I'm in a weird place.
Because I feel like when you start bringing in simulation theory,
Yeah,
and you
start-
actually entertain it,
Yeah.
kind of throws all
Throws
that
the whole
other shit out
fucking
the
thing
window
out
a
the
little bit, right?
Yeah, unless God's the computer programmer. They say.
Here we
Who
go.
the fuck knows? But I mean, I don't know. I think I desperately want to believe
Right.
in God, Jesus, all that shit, and I believe that I do. I think that I do.
Right.
But I'm one of those fucking guys with my anxiety and my doubts and my fucking second thoughts and shit all the time. I think keep me skeptical of everything.
So is it constantly you're thinking what happens next, or
All
just
the time,
something will
yeah.
happen?
Dude, I mean, how the hell am I not going to wonder where my mom's at right now?
Yeah, that's a good
Where's my
point.
brother
That's
at
valid.
right now? You
yeah,
know what I mean? Like,
that's valid.
So I'm constantly going to be like, it's on my mind all the time.
Right,
I would
right.
love for it. I would love to be the guy that goes to church on Sunday and just feels it and it flows through him and you feel great and you go about Jesus take the wheel every day type shit.
He
I would
taps your
love
head
that.
and you go running around,
Yeah.
jumping on the desk, doing the dance.
Who doesn't want that?
Right.
Who doesn't
I would
want
love to do that.
Who doesn't want to be like, hey, I got Jesus in me. I got the Holy Spirit.
Right.
I believe. I know that. I know that I'm going to be saved one day. And I'm going to go
Right.
to paradise and see my mom and who the fuck doesn't want to think that?
You
I
know,
would love to believe that fully, and I try.
So I'm of the belief where I don't even try to figure it out or believe or anything like that. There's way too much shit. You listen to the science aspect, and then you look at there's 8 trillion religions. They all kind of have like a similar path with their story or whatnot. And my thing has always been this and I'm sure people hear this and they say this all the time. You got two people. You got somebody that believes 100%, here's how it goes down, Christian, Catholic, whatever the case may be. And then you got somebody over here that's just kind of like, look, I don't know. I don't want to know. I'm just going to fucking enjoy the ride, right?
Yeah.
You got this person over here that just fucking raises hell their entire life, constantly fucks up. Then they repent. They go to church on Sunday. They take the little fucking,
The vanilla wafer.
the moral shower or whatnot. And then they clean. They go on to the next
Go back and do their...
But they're constantly doing fucked up shit,
Yeah.
right? Then you got this person over here, which I like to think is me.
That's you.
Is just living a really good fucking life. Be nice to people. Do the right thing. Don't fuck anybody over or anything like that.
Yeah.
You both die. Let's say there is a heaven.
Okay.
I have a very hard time believing that this person over here, just because they went to church on Sunday, they read the book or whatever.
Yeah.
Again, they've been fucking terrorists their entire goddamn life.
But
they get in, but then I show up and it's like,
he's like, hey, you didn't believe, pal.
hey man, fucking great job, but the no church on Sunday. What were
I
you
get that.
thinking? Like,
Well, Bill Burr said it best. And we're going to see him next week. My wife got me that for my birthday.
hey, I think we're going too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we're going to see Burr, and we're going to see Theo Vaughn in whatever. But anyway,
we'll get
keep
back
going.
to that because but
Yeah, we need to hook up.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks for the invite.
Well, yeah, I
Fuck.
text
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I
Some simulation you are.
All right,
Fucking
I accept
programmers,
that.
Fuck me.
I accept that. But anyway, Bill Burr said it best. He goes, if I build a car and it doesn't run, am I going to fucking judge it and treat the car like it fucked? And like, how are you going to judge me? You made me. You know what
Exactly.
I mean?
Yeah,
That's
you gave me
like,
free will to go out and fucking do whatever.
If I build a car and it doesn't run, am I going to beat the shit out of it and call it up and curse it to hell?
That is a good point.
That's another one that kind of gets me. It's like, I don't know, man. Like, this is your fuck up, he says.
Do you think that the younger generation coming in, because Vincent asked me one time in the car.
We're going to get so many fucking people that are like, this is the fucking...
Yeah,
Jesus.
exactly. Yeah, but I think more people now.
I mean well.
I think more people now that are tied to a religion listen to people like us talk and go, hey, I'm not shitting on what you believe in. I'm just saying I'm not there, and I'm not trying to get there. You know what I mean? With me, again, I got kicked out of Catholic school in, I think it was like first grade, because I asked, kind of fucked up for a first grader to ask this, but if Adam and Eve, if that was incest, because I had heard the word.
You got in trouble for that?
I got kicked out.
How many schools were you kicked out of? You were kicked out of a lot of schools.
Two,
which is
yeah.
2 more than most people.
Yeah, both times I think they were just out to get me. You know, it was a fucking conspiracy theory or whatnot.
That's a good question, though. That's a great fucking question. I mean, how? And then the kids, like, okay, you have 2 boys. Where does the fucking next one come from?
100%, right?
Did Cain and Abel, did they bang Eve?
So here was my thing. So I had heard what the word incest meant. Like, I think my dad taught. I heard it on the radio, asked him what he meant.
It was Uncle Frankie. He was talking.
Probably, yeah. And in true, I love my dad to death. I'm not going to filter it. It's like, yeah, it's no good. It's when a brother and a sister or a mother and a son or whatever, they get together and they have a kid, you know, and they're related. And it's
like, fuck, okay.
But you remember when you were a kid, you hear a big word and you're like, I know my friends don't know what this word is. I'm going to hold on to that shit and use it at the appropriate time.
I'm going to look smart.
So we're in Catholic school. They're going in, Adam and Eve, the rib, and then they had kids, and then they had kids. And I'm like, is that incest? You know, and Sister Margaret, whatever the fuck her name was.
They were all Margaret.
Hey, get out in the hall, you know, and got sent to the office. And they're like, you know, why did you ask this? And I'm like, well, I need a fucking answer because I think I'm right here, you know. Yeah. I ended up getting kicked out. So from there, I'm like, I never got my question.
How old was it?
Whatever age you're at in first grade, I don't know. 5,
they
6,
kicked
7.
you out of school.
Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Yeah, we don't want them.
That can't be the first.
And
fuck
thank
up.
God too, because I got to go to public school and wear whatever I wanted.
Oh, changed
had
your
my
life.
drip, not that fucking
not the uniform.
Yeah, Holy Ghost drip. I had Tim drip. So, but anyway, so I got really skeptical because it's like, oh, if you can't even ask a question that challenges the notion of what you're saying is true, then I've got a big problem with that, you know? So
and I'm not, and dude, I have literally nothing but admiration and respect for Christians or anybody that has a belief that they can really. I would love
100%.
to. I would love to. I would love to have my skepticisms erased, and I'm not judging anybody by any means. I just wish I could be like that, and I can't. And I'm working on it, and that's it. So
anything I can do to help? Or
yeah, you're doing it. You're doing it.
Get out of your life?
Yeah, just get out of my simulation, and we'll go from there. No, but I don't know. But if you're kicked out of fucking school at 6 years old, that is not the first time you did anything fucked up. There's no way they were like, hey, get him out of here. That question did not. What else did you do?
That may have been the straw that broke the camel's back. And it's so long ago, I don't remember, but I do remember that
41 years ago. How do you not remember
exactly.
that?
But specifically that, I 100% remember, you know? So, but because again, I was excited that I can wear whatever I want to wear now. You know, private school kids see like public school kids, and it's like, God damn it, why do I have to fucking wear this?
I mean, that must have been easy though. Like every day, like, you know, Doug Funny, he just has the green sweater with the white and shirt and the gray khakis.
Yeah, but sometimes
even
the
gotta
fit
think about
makes
it.
the man. You know what I mean?
You don't even gotta think
Maybe
about
I want to floss a fresh pair of Jordans. I don't want to wear the black loafers.
It's like North Korea.
Yeah.
They got approved haircuts in North Korea.
That place is fucking tough, man.
Isn't that crazy? Pyongyang or whatever.
That guy.
No, that's the city.
Now you're thinking of Kim Jong.
Pyongyang.
I'm
talking about the city.
Oh, okay.
That's like their capital. It's their fucking. That's their Washington D.C. I guess or something. And they got like fake stores for like when people come into town.
Yeah, that movie.
Real.
Yeah, the movie with Seth Rogen.
Oh, what a great movie.
I mean, that's pretty fucking accurate on how it is. Yeah, it's got these fake
storefronts.
storefronts.
Remember how pissed he was about that? Fucking Kim Jong.
Yeah, good for them, though. He's like, there was rumors floating around that there was going to be a bomb that goes off, and they're like, fuck it, we're going live.
Just sent it.
Fuck it, we'll go live. We'll do it live.
But can you imagine approved haircuts? Like, you have a bad hair. You and
I would be fucked.
Oh, yeah. You have the wrong haircut, you're fucking out of here.
Right.
Like, executed.
So that was me in Catholic school.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I don't know, because Andrea and I talk about it a lot too. With me, I think the thought of there not being anything out there, it makes us more special. It makes life more romantic because you get one shot. That maybe I'm not gonna bump into you in the clouds or anything like that. So it makes everything more meaningful. It's
also very depressing.
It is, yeah.
It's very fucking depressing. Like,
how bored would you be though if like you're gonna live for eternity or your spirit's got, like at what point are you just like, I'm just gonna sit on the fucking couch for about 350 years,
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know. I guess I feel like I don't like hanging out with you. I don't want to think, this is going to sound uber gay, but I don't want to, not that there's anything wrong with that.
Hey.
But I don't want to think like, hey, one day I'm never going to see my buddy again. I'm never going to see my kids again.
It gets depressing.
I'm never going to see my wife again.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
it gets depressing.
Yeah, that trips me out.
But I try to just black it out, you know,
That's
and then
healthy.
just
That's the healthy way.
yeah, just black it out and live every day like it's your last, you know.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, now that we're off to that somber now.
What about reincarnation? That's fucking weird. Think about that.
I never understood that.
I think they say like, oh, so the thing is that they
If I were to remember it, like, fuck, I was gay. You know, you're in school reading about Genghis Khan killing
Yeah,
all
that
these
was
people,
me.
and I'm sitting there going, Jesus Christ, I was an asshole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think if you do that, like, you come back as like a caterpillar or a fucking beaver, you know, like something that you wouldn't want to be.
So it's a karma-driven, however you are in this world is how you're going to be. But if you don't remember, though, what's the point of it? You know, if it's my soul now going to be somebody else, but I don't remember.
I think it is to build. So I read about this shit all the time. I think
didn't
that
know this about
the
you.
ultimate.
We're not that good of friends.
No, well, we just met. But they say that it's your spirit is to gain knowledge. Everything is to gain knowledge.
Okay.
So you come back to learn lessons, they say. Like to learn shit about, I don't fucking know, lessons.
Okay.
Whatever that means.
All right.
But and then you people will go, well, why did you know this guy live to be 100 years old, smoked his whole fucking life, drank himself stupid, ate terribly,
Right.
but he got to live to be 100 and all this, and then you got this fucking child that dies of cancer, and they say you get to choose your life, and you choose either to be. I sound like a fucking maniac, but you get to either choose.
following.
I'm just talking about what I read.
And you do,
I read, but yeah. So somebody might learn their lessons quicker, and they choose to take a hard life when they're up there and their soul about to pick what their life's going to be. They pick a hard one to get it over with quickly, and then they come back and they've gained a wealth of knowledge and some sort of karma. I don't know.
I see on that one again. The hard
Fucking
time.
wacko shit. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about.
No. I know
read that.
exactly. No, I know exactly what you're saying. And two, if your soul's eternal, we'll say, it would get boring being. I'm another easy life again. I got to be this guy. You know, let me get something hard. Let me go the Navy SEAL route or the fucking. Yeah, I'll be the guy that goes down an airplane crash and I'm the only one alive on an island. That sounds pretty cool. That would be some shit that I would do.
Shout out Tom Hanks.
Yeah, exactly.
I get that, but they say so. Scientists and religion. This is one thing they agree on: religion and science.
Right.
What do you call religion people? You call scientists, then what do you call them? Religionists?
Believers?
Okay.
I guess. I don't fucking know.
It's got to be something.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna
religious people.
Somebody's gonna put this in the comments.
Yeah,
and go,
religious
what the
people.
Fuck are you talking about?
Idiots.
Yeah, you can watch the video on YouTube and you can comment on there. At Beer Fan Podcast. But they say energy cannot be created or cannot be destroyed.
Right.
Or destroyed.
It's got to be channeled.
It's just fucking here.
Right.
So it's like, if you die,
it's got to
that's
go
reincarnate. Like, where does it go? Like, where is it?
Right.
Because this is energy, obviously. I mean, it's energy drinks.
Sexual.
Yeah. So maybe reincarnation, you just come back as a fucking baby.
If you could choose which one is right, which one would you choose?
Between like the
out of
the
all
everlasting
the theories,
paradise with my friends and family.
Out of all
or,
the theories, are you?
that
Yeah,
would be
are you going the?
Yeah, that would be the obvious.
That's the one you're
that's
going
the slam
with.
dunk, and that's
That's
that's kind of why
the champagne room.
Yeah, and that's
heaven is the champagne room.
and everybody wants that, so that's kind of easy to say. Like maybe that's why religion was created, because not only to control people, but to give people a like they just got together and like, this is fucking depressing. What do we do? Where my kid just died. My dad just died.
Right.
What? Let's just. They're up there.
Yeah.
What's something happy to think about?
Relax, Tommy.
Everything's
You'll
cool.
see him in 75
Yeah,
years.
and they're up.
It's
They're
all
up in
good.
they're up in a really cool place and it's beautiful and
Yeah.
And then they're like, all right, yeah. And the next thing you know,
Right.
everybody's talking about, yeah, they go to here.
Right.
And then some guy's an asshole and they didn't like him and they go, he's fucking burning. Of course, fuck that guy.
Right,
We didn't like him
right.
anyway. That's where he's at.
Don't you find it comical that, because that's what I've always said, that I thought religion was a way to kind of like police society when there wasn't. So if I'm about to do some fucked up shit, right, and my friends are all around me and cops are around me, I've got witnesses, right? So I've got somebody that's going to keep me in check.
Yeah.
But if if there's nobody around, what's to stop me from doing that?
The Almighty.
I got him
sees
watching
it
me.
all.
You know what I mean? But don't you find it ironic? That's my theory on like religion. I think that's why it's so enforced, I guess.
Yeah.
But yet all the wars and everything just that is fucked up in the world right now and has been for a very long time, it's either about money, it's about land, or it's about religion.
Right.
You know, it's just
Right.
funny that the thing that's supposed to, you know, keep you in line is we've got nations just fucking going to war with everybody.
Over mostly religion. I think.
Yeah.
Mostly religion. Oh, you got a timer?
No. That was the wife calling me. That's.
Are we 25 minutes in?
No. I don't know.
I think
what
you're
that
right
was.
on with that.
Holy shit! Simulation.
Oh, see?
Fuck. Glitch.
Fuck.
Fucking glitches, baby.
Would that trip you out, though? Like, what would happen? Like, you wake up and you take your VR headset off and you're like, oh, fuck. That was 5 minutes in this real time. And
Were we talking? Who was I talking with? That was us the last time. What if it was a dream? We were talking about. I got really depressed about that. I'll be honest with you.
With Tommy?
When we were talking last time, and we were talking
Yeah.
about like DMT trips,
Yeah.
where you do one, which I've never done, but you do one, and you're out for in your head, you're out for like 6 months, a year, 2 years. But in reality, you're only out like 10 minutes or whatnot.
Right.
And one of you two said, what if we woke up?
He said, what if I woke up in that room with those dudes that I was smoking that DMT when I was in high school?
100%. And I thought about that.
fucked
and
me
dude,
up.
I got so sad. I got so depressed because I like my life,
I thought,
know?
Yeah,
and,
I thought about, and imagine remembering all this, and then it's not. Like,
and going
yeah.
back, and it's like, fuck, I gotta wait.
Like
for,
you just wake up from a DMT trip and like, oh fuck, he's back in that room with his
I
homies.
wake up as a senior in high school. Andrea's in fucking second grade, and it's like, God, I gotta go meet her. No, that's creepy. You know, I gotta figure out how to get back in, but. Yeah, that would be
your
so
kids
weird.
aren't real. You're fucking.
I gotta find the baby mama again and go through that whole fucking nightmare.
Dude, there was a guy I read because ever since we had that last week conversation, I've been like on the YouTube and all that shit, just
Right.
reading fucking
On
crazy
the
stories.
YouTube. What are you, 100?
The YouTube internet, and there was one guy that I read about that got knocked out in a parking lot by some dude. Like some dude like punched his fucking lights out in high school. And
Did he
like,
have it coming?
Yeah, he
Did he
earned
deserve it?
had
Okay,
fucking
all right.
100%.
Bad karma.
But he said he had a whole he was like out for like 3 years, he said. Maybe longer.
in his head.
In his head.
Okay.
He had a wife. He went on dates with her. He had fucking a whole romantic life with her. They had a child, and then he said
Did she really exist back in the real world, or he's making all this
is all
shit
in his
up?
head.
Oh
He
no!
and then so he has they have a baby. Then he's like, yeah, we had a daughter first, and then a son, and then he's like, I had a 3-year-old and like a 1-year-old, and then he like one day he's had a job. He said one day he's looking at a lamp in his living room, and he couldn't stop staring at the lamp, and it kept flickering funny.
I hate
And he's
when that happens.
staring at it, and then all of a sudden his wife like calls in the doctor because he won't stop looking at the lamp. The next thing you know, the whole fucking place melted, and he was being thrown in the back of an ambulance or a police car to be taken to the hospital. He said it was 3 years. He was depressed for years. He said like he missed his wife, missed his kids.
When he came back,
He was
back out,
fucking crazy. You can read this story.
my
It's real.
God, that is terrible.
He was fucked up about it. Like he woke up screaming for his kids, and it was crazy.
Can you fucking imagine? How long was he actually out for?
5 minutes.
Oh.
They said 5-10 minutes or some shit. And yeah, and like you can read that. I'll send that to you later. But it's fucking wild just thinking about that.
That made me really sad just thinking about that.
And
And you used to think too when you were younger, like, oh, that'd be great. Then I know to fucking load up on Microsoft and I'll invent Facebook,
Bitcoin.
right? Yeah, and I'll I'll work out more and I'll play in the NBA and all that shit. But it's like when you get older, that thought of all this being a hallucination or a fucking projection or something like that. I got
Yeah.
I got really sad.
Fuck. I mean,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you? I mean, you're supposed to get sad. That'd be crazy.
Yeah,
That'd be terrible.
Much as I make fun of my mom, can I imagine waking up and she's normal? She's not the fucking lunatic that she is. That really
that would be
drove
rough.
me into depression.
That would be rough. Yeah. So I don't know. I thought that was trippy. That like really makes you think. Like out of nowhere, we could be sitting here and fucking everything. The walls melt down, and next thing you know, you took a nap in high school. You lift your head up off the fucking
That's
table.
such a mind trip.
Yeah.
And that very well could be the case.
Well, dude, I read some guy said he took DMT and he lived 3,000 years as a tree. He said he was like 5 minutes and he was like the worst.
Yeah, I haven't
He's
heard
like,
that.
He came
I haven't
back,
heard that one.
Came back. Like,
I
it feels
wanna-
like it.
so
Or salvia. It was a salvia trip.
Yes,
That shit's wild.
That's the one
That's
I
the
would
wild
never like. So DMT, I've heard things where I'm like, I want to try it,
Yeah.
and I went into it last week. I was really close with my stepdad. I missed the shit out of him, right?
Mm-hmm.
I always thought that it would be cool if you took something, because a lot of people are like, I saw my dead mom, I saw my dead
Right,
parent or my friend, whatever the case may be, and just sit down with them for like 10 minutes and go, how am I doing? Give me some give me some feedback.
sure.
Am I
Oh,
doing
yeah.
this right? Am I doing that right?
They call it the God molecule or some shit.
Is that what that? I've never heard it.
DMT
Yeah.
5 or something. DMT 5. I don't know. You would think that I am like a big acid head. but
Well,
I am
you read
not.
up on it. I mean,
I read
it's-
about it because it's fascinating. Fucking fascinating.
But what about the mushrooms? Let's say, what about that actually scares you? There's a reason you haven't done it. And again, I already told you what my reason was. I was raised with, your brain's gonna melt, and it's gonna
I don't know.
fuck your
think-
wiring up.
Dude, I don't even like to smoke weed because I get weirded. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm not a
know.
big fan
I'm
of
just a
weed.
real big.
Yeah, I'm over weed.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't figure it out. But I think that if I did take it, I would understand why I was scared. I wouldn't be because I had a bad experience. I would dig deep into some fucking root in the back of my head that is why I'm the way I am.
right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Would you? I can see you doing this, talking yourself into it, going in with the happy thoughts, then eating some, and then that fucking negativity or that the worst case scenario pops out of the back of your head, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, by the way, you're gonna see dragons right now, and then you're just like fixated on that.
yeah, and I'm stuck in Dragonville for 3,000 years.
It's not like that.
Yeah, probably not.
It's not
Probably
like
not
that.
at all. I don't know. I'm just a big fucking pussy. I need to get over it. I really
No,
need to.
I think I think it's reasonable. It's not something you want to do it just to do it.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
know,
it took you
but-
fucking how many years? 46 years, 47 years.
Yeah,
So I still got time.
you do.
I
You
still
do.
got plenty
You're
of time.
good.
I've never done coke either.
It doesn't seem appealing to me.
I don't know.
You're
I
fucking snorting it off. You're in a bathroom at 2 a.m. and talking to a fucking stranger and he's rubbing his gums and
yeah, I don't know.
it's
I think I stayed off of everything, including hard alcohol, because of my dad and my brother. You
Oh,
know?
really?
Well, my dad's a fucking
Yeah.
maniac.
Yeah.
He's a fucking drunk maniac. I don't talk to him. But my brother, got addicted to every fucking drug known to man and then died at 27 from it.
Isn't that crazy that that's when we met?
when you
When you
the week he
think,
died.
when you think back, and it's funny too because you were so open about it when I first sat down and met with you, and then that's when I went into like my mom and all. It's like, all right, this guy's got all of his cards laid out on the table or whatnot. I'll go ahead and do the same thing. And dude, I felt so bad. I remember, I'm not trying to fucking stay on this topic or whatnot, but I felt so fucking bad when I read that because I think Caitlin, we were doing a deal for Ryan, Andrea, and Caitlin all at the same time. That's when I'm like, dude, we need to hook up. Like, why are we not?
Yeah.
And she sent me that text. I was like, oh, God damn it, And then that went to the, fucking funeral just because I'm like, dude, I don't know you, but I kind of know you. I feel you, though, man. This is fucking awful. And, it's, but yeah, I'm.
That is weird because we went to, what the fuck was that place over off Double D and D?
It's changed
40?
15 times.
It's a Mexican place
Yeah,
now.
that movie theater shut down, too, by the way.
Yeah, but it was, and we linked up.
I
there.
felt so bad for you,
It was
man.
like
I
4
was
days
just
later,
like,
he's
God
dead. I was like,
damn it.
I was telling you all about it. Like, it was before.
Yeah,
He
I'm
was
just
like, yeah, he's
like,
getting out, man. He's fucking.
Ugh,
But
it's the
anyway.
worst.
Anyways,
Anyway.
almost 6 years.
On a somber note.
Yeah, let's liven it up a little bit here. Let's go to the comment
Hey.
section. Let's go to the comment section and then liven it up a tad.
What do you got people saying what we need to talk about?
Yeah.
Jake Paul, Mike Tyson.
Yeah, what about that?
What the fuck, man? I'm a huge I'm a big sports fan. Combat sports, hand down, my
Yeah,
favorite.
yeah.
And I will give you some winning UFC picks here tonight. Big fight card tomorrow.
You told me that last time. I almost put 1,000 on it, and it was.
Thank God you didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Thank God. Hey, it's
Looking
not like
forward to
I
your picks.
fucking get everything, right?
No,
But,
no.
Yeah. What about that crypto tip you gave me 2.5 years
How's-
ago?
how's it
yeah,
looking?
I put
Did you
1,000 on that.
How's it
Did
looking?
you fell for that, didn't you?
What? Yeah.
When I sent you that text,
Yeah, it was like
do you
$300,000.
not
Like,
think?
what the fuck
do
did
you
you do?
honestly think if I invested 1,000 2 years ago, forgot about it, and I looked one day and it was now 216,000 or whatever, that I wouldn't call you?
You were on an airplane.
I was on a plane.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're going. Please tell me this is real.
I was
I'm
like trying to call you.
He
and, yeah.
legit thinks I really fucking hit that. Yeah.
But then I noticed it was an Android and you have an iPhone. So
Look at you.
took me
I
like
would have never picked
took me
that
2
up.
fucking seconds. Plus the guy had trimmed fingernails. You don't. So yeah,
I picked mine.
not often apparently.
But yeah, Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. I like Jake Paul. I don't like him. He's a fucking douche. But I respect a guy
Entertaining, I guess.
that is loaded, all right? Doesn't need to do any of this shit. And he's like, you know what? I kinda want to fight. Let me go ahead and step in. And people are like, oh, you're fighting ex-MMA fighters, right? I don't want to get in and fight Nate Diaz. I don't want to get in and fight Tyron Woodley, and I would make a shit ton of money doing it, and I still don't want to do it. This guy's got a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
Really doesn't have to do it, but he does it just to kind of like, I don't know. I don't have a problem with him.
Mike Tyson's what, 57?
Yeah, but he's still Mike Tyson.
Oh, he's Mike
There's
Tyson.
a
Yeah.
lot
I
of
can't
rage
imagine.
filled up.
I just feel like it's gonna be a slaughter. Even at 57, I feel like he's gonna fucking kill the kid.
You think Mike Tyson beats Jake Paul?
I feel like
I
feel like
will.
it's-
I will
it's-
put a gentleman's bet of
All right.
$1. I'm going to say
Gentleman's
Jake
bet.
Paul wins.
All right, gentleman's
I'm going to
bet.
say Jake Paul wins.
I mean, he could. I don't follow it close enough. It's just Mike Tyson.
When Mike Tyson threw that left hook in The Hangover, and that was what, 15 years ago? Yeah. That was when I go, he's done. There was nothing behind that hook whatsoever. That wouldn't have hurt me.
Movie.
I know, but I'm just trying.
The guy
to,
went right down.
I know. But it was that guy.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Like when Arnold Schwarzenegger, whenever he killed that alien in that movie.
Predator?
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like,
this is fake.
Slow.
Yeah,
Way too-
it's up to that point.
His draw was so slow. I was
Yeah,
like, he's done.
Up
He's
to that
toast.
point, you had me.
Up until then, yeah. Man, I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna go Paul on that one.
Yeah.
But it is getting to be a circus, and I used to be a diehard boxing fan, man. That was my sport growing up. It's sad that these are the biggest fights in boxing now. Francis Ngannou, who I don't know if you know who he is. He's a ex-MMA guy. He's fighting a guy, Anthony Joshua, who's like a heavyweight. One of the big three in the heavyweight division in boxing, and it's like them two are boxing now. And like these are going to get more views than like a Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence, who are like two, like that was a mega fight. That was a big fight. And it's just like it's getting to be such a fucking novelty now.
Well, it's like, what about Donald Trump and Joe Biden fighting? A fist fight.
Who do you take? I mean, shit, the Wind versus Joe Biden right now. I think I'm taking the Wind.
Yeah.
I just think we've got all that to talk about here coming up.
Yeah,
Fucking
it's gonna be
presidential election.
Yeah.
Getting the country all divided, all the
That'll be
hate on
good.
social
Yeah,
media.
we gotta do that.
God, I'm so excited.
We gotta see how much hate we can incite.
Oh my God. When people are just like, I wish they would keep politics off, it's like, shut the fuck up, mind your own business.
Yeah.
Let us on the outside just sit back and watch you guys just chew each other's hearts out.
It's like when people do that fucking who's the GOAT, LeBron or Michael Jordan, and they just drop that and then they fucking walk away.
I can win that debate. Honestly, you could bring Michael Jordan in, set him across from me, give me 1 minute, and I will absolutely crush that LeBron. And I hate LeBron James. I am not a LeBron James fan. To think that Michael Jordan is better than LeBron is the dumbest fucking thing.
Is it?
If
I don't
you
watch
don't,
that shit.
And that's the problem.
don't know.
It's people that don't watch basketball. Well, you ain't got to don't
Why would they weigh in?
What's that?
Why would they even weigh in then? I don't give a fuck. I see that, I'm just like, oh, okay, move on.
It's because it's 2024 and people have to weigh in on everything. That's why the majority of the shit that people get into it back and forth on, I never comment because I'm like, guess what? I don't fucking know. I don't know all the, and just because my type of people, I don't know, whatever that means, but my type of people are, it can be religious, political.
Was that white people?
Democrat. No, because I'm not white. I'm Sicilian.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'm
Yeah,
50-50.
same here.
Because they're saying this, that's the narrative that I now have to follow. And there's just,
that's a shame.
that's all there is on it, on social media. So I'm excited. I just want to sit back and see the fucking riots online, man. It's the best.
I think it could go one of two ways. I don't know. I got to pee really bad.
Do it.
Pause.
No, I
Back
gotta
on from my
Okay.
urination break, urination station. Oh, man. Yeah. I don't even know what the fuck we're talking. Sorry. People are going to listen to this and go, what? Because they're going to edit it to where it just roll right in. I went and took a whiz.
How bad are we, dude? We were literally just talking about it 3 minutes ago.
This is what I'm talking
I'll
about.
tell you what we were talking about. We were talking about the national divide that's about to happen with this election coming back up, and how excited I am with it.
You are, aren't you?
See, nobody likes to admit it. I wish everybody could just get along and just, it's politics and all that. And it's like, no, this is fucking exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
So you like watching people on Facebook just going back and forth, fucking 80 comments
Here's
deep.
what I love. I love when narratives get pushed out.
Yeah.
And they're so fucking outlandish, and everybody just kind of like clings onto it a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
right? But I also like this. If you remember it was Trump and Hillary election, when that's the first time that Epstein's Island really got floated out there. Do you remember
2016.
that? It was like, oh my God, now they're saying there's a fucking island.
Did you know who he
there's
was before that all came out? I'd
Why
never
would-
heard of this
Why
fucking
would I
guy.
know who Jeffrey Epstein
I don't-
was?
Yeah, apparently, yeah. A lot of people did. I don't know.
But
how.
I had never heard of him. But you heard that theory floating around, and I'm sitting back going, "Look at this! People are fucking actually buying into it." And then
Yeah.
all these years later, you're like, "Holy
Like,
shit! It was
it's
right."
fact.
Like,
it's fact.
holy fuck.
Yeah. So, that's. I wonder what we're going to cling to this time. But I feel like imagine that this Biden wins again. I think there's going to be a lot of upset people. I think if Trump wins, there's going to be a lot of upset people. Either way, it's going to be fucking
You
crazy.
really went out on a limb on that one.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
That's
you went fucking off the deep
theory
end
that
right
I got.
there.
I don't. It's a
Right.
theory. It's a little far
So if
fetched.
Biden wins, the right's going to be mad.
And
is
if-
what you're saying,
and
right?
here, listen to
Put
the
it in
twist.
writing.
Listen to the twist.
Uh-oh.
If Trump wins, the left is gonna be mad.
Whoa.
I got that. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy to think. Crazy to think.
I personally, do you think they're going to let Biden run? I say there's absolutely no way they're going to let Biden
Well,
run.
I think they'd have to switch it up pretty soon.
I
mean,
think
we're
they're
getting-
grooming it up to where it's going to be Gavin Newsom, and I think I said this before, but I think I said it in reverse. I think the left is going to run Gavin Newsom, and I think they're going to run. I'm going to go wild card Michelle Obama as vice president.
Wow.
Newsom and Michelle Obama.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's the route they're going to go.
Um,
Because Newsom, you haven't heard from this guy for quite a long time. And I thought pre-COVID,
Yeah.
that guy was he was a shoo-in. Tall, young, good-looking guy.
I have no idea. I have
well-spoken.
no idea who you're talking about.
I'll pull him up. He's a fucking good-looking dude. You know, he looks like a proper politician or whatnot. And then fucking COVID happened, and now I don't think there's a state that's losing more residents right now than California. Like, he has got that state so unbelievably fucked up. But now they're kind of pulling him back out of hiding a little bit.
This guy looks like a fucking psychopath.
Well, you pulled up Gavin Newsom looking like a psychopath.
No.
But
Wikipedia.
he
It's
looks,
his Wikipedia picture.
he looks like a politician, right?
Yeah, he does. Absolutely. Like a psychotic fucking maniac, too.
But I mean, he's young, he's well spoken. I mean, his politics absolutely suck. But does it matter? It's 2024. Does it really matter?
I don't think anything matters anymore.
And the other thing too is this, and this has always cracked me up, is they run on what they would like to do. You need to run on what you're actually capable of doing, right? Trump won with the wall. You and I are sitting back going, there is absolutely no way you're going to be able to get Mexico to build a goddamn wall to
And
keep
Mexico's gonna pay for it.
And Mexico's going to pay for it. But everybody heard it, and they're like, that's what I'm fucking doing. You know, that's my guy or whatnot.
Yeah.
And it's like, like Bernie Sanders, free college and all that. It's great. It's utopic. You can't fucking
It's
do
not
it.
possible.
So you can't run on that,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, they always run on, like, fucking the worst part about with these commercials that come out and shit, not even talking about presidential, but it's always this fucking black and white fucking video with a bunch of red X's and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's fuck this. Look what he did. This guy voted for this to happen, and this. And then you got the fucking, and it transitions to the brightly colored fucking version.
Angels flying
They
in the
never
back.
fucking tell you why you should vote for them. They always
Just
say why you shouldn't vote for that guy.
Just don't work for. Don't vote for
And
that
it's
guy.
like, what the
Exactly.
fuck, man. Tell me why I should vote for
But
you,
it
you
works.
motherfucker.
This shit fucking works, and that is what's so scary to me. Is like we're so accepting of it, and it's just kind of like that's the status quo. You know, it's
this is how it is. But I don't know, man. I look at all the shit that they're trying to do to Trump to not let him even run.
Oh, this
shit is wild. Like the
right
shit
now,
that they're going, the hoops they're running through to make him not be able to run. It's like, hey, Democrats, why don't you just fucking figure out a way to get more votes than him?
100%.
Instead of fucking keeping him from running and giving the people what they want.
And what's funny too is like all these hearings, the trials. You've got State, saying that he can't run and all that. It's all for nothing. That's not going to happen. You know, it's not going.
Supreme Court's looking at it.
You know, great. It cool. It's just kind of like we'll sprinkle that in there to make it look legit. At the end of the day, that's who's going to be running. Everybody's dropping out on the right now. Everybody is. I thought RFK would be a good, a good candidate for the left. I like RFK, but goddamn, listening to that poor guy talk, man, it's just it's bro. Can you listen to him talk? I can't do it.
How did the State of the Union go last night?
I didn't watch.
I don't know.
I just got back from
I can't
Detroit
listen to
and
that
I was
fucking guy
tired.
talk. I can't listen to the guy talk. Biden. I can't do it. I don't even give a shit about the hate when you get in the comments from this shit. Fuck them. But
what did we say? We didn't say anything. We're not.
Well, you know how the loud left can be sometimes whenever you're.
He could have built that wall,
Shitting
God damn
on
it,
that
but the left got in the way. It's like
the
hey,
right's
man,
fucking crazy.
Jesus
The
Christ, I
far
was
right's
making a
fucking
joke.
crazy. The
Yeah.
far left's fucking crazy.
It was a fucking joke, Skeeter. I'm sorry.
I don't even want to talk about it.
I don't know why I
anymore.
just named that person
Skeeter.
Yeah.
Where the fuck? That's another Doug Funny reference.
A Doug Funny reference.
His best friend Skeeter.
Oh, yeah.
The purple fucking guy with the funny hair.
What else we got? What else is going on?
Oh,
hey, we got daylight savings time, man. You seem like you're much happier, right?
It's raining right now.
Last
weekend was a fucking whole.
God, you're a fucking diva. Just got to have it all right, can't you? Can't have a little rain.
Oh my God! Last weekend, it fucking rained yesterday. It's raining today. It's gonna rain tomorrow. Come on. But daylight savings time. Fucking extra hour. It's gonna be getting sunset at 7:03 starting Sunday, and the nautical twilight's like 8:15.
Never heard of that, but okay. Why are we still catering towards the fucking farmers? And what does it matter? No. I'm not even trying to be a dick. But with daylight savings time, I never understood, so you're going to make 99.9% of the population adapt over this. Why can't they just, in their heads, get up an hour earlier? That's all it is.
I think it's... I don't know. I don't understand
because it has something to do with the farmers and the daylight. That's fine. Just get up a fucking hour earlier. Clock out an hour earlier. Why?
Is that
why
what
you gotta fuck with my shit?
Is that what it is?
I think it is.
I know it has to do with the farmers, and it was in the fucking 40s.
Yeah.
When they set this up, and it does inconvenience the entire population.
Everybody.
Every single fucking.
Do they do that in North Korea?
I don't know. I don't think they do anything.
They have fake stores, and you gotta get the same haircut as your body, but they're not changing the fucking time on you, man.
No, I don't think they do.
Yeah,
they don't. There's a certain part of of our country. I think it's in Arizona that doesn't do anything with daylight savings.
Fuck it. That feels like a Texas
something
thing.
like that.
That feels
no,
like
it's
a Texas
Arizona. I'm pretty sure it's Arizona where they just fucking. This is the time.
Good for you, Southwest.
This is where the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Oh, you're jumping ahead? Well, we'll be back here.
That's why Phoenix is blown up so much.
That's
people are just sick of it. I'm not going to play
I could be wrong.
Their rules.
People are going to listen and go, what the fuck is he talking about? I could be wrong. I don't know.
Dude, everybody can relate and has a heart. If we want to bring the world together, left, right, Christians, Catholics, Muslims, it is daylight savings time. That is what's going to
that
fucking...
Is the thing.
That is going to be the first chip is going to be daylight savings time.
Well, I think right now we're living how it normally is. So daylight savings time, when we jump ahead, I think they'd be getting rid of that part.
Okay.
I think it would just stay like it is now.
Whatever. Just keep
Which
it
I'm
the
cool
same.
with. Yeah. What the fuck? Just why?
And you're probably too young to remember.
36.
Everything now just fucking automatically change. What the big pain in the ass was when you had that clock that was fucking
and you
20
had to
feet
jump up there.
You had to jump up. You had to wind it back. Then you had to hang it. And it was
Yeah.
crooked. And
the microwaves. The
dude,
fucking,
yes, your car.
the car.
Fucking
You still gotta do
nightmare.
those. That's stupid. I don't know why you guys do that.
No, you
stuff.
don't. Do you?
Microwave for sure. Fuck this. The damn fucking electricity goes out. It's 12
Who
a.m.
looks at their microwave though to see what time it is?
Good
I got
question.
you there,
It's a
right?
great
Yeah,
question.
that was a
I don't know.
fucking-
Who
yeah.
does that?
Yeah, sorry, I had to do
I look
that
at my
in front of
oven.
all
My
these
fucking,
people.
yeah. That's embarrassing.
But no, I am excited, and I did think about what you were saying the other day. I think maybe I too suffer from seasonal depression because the thought of it being lighter out more often, and with it not being as cold, I am a lot happier than I was. Yeah, I'm not as bored.
It changes my whole existence.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm a totally different person. Like, okay, if it's fucking getting dark at 4:30, 5 o'clock, I'm just like, by 2 o'clock, I'm like, all right, let's just eat some fucking mashed potatoes and go to bed.
100%.
Like,
yeah,
I
it's
have
the
no
worst.
motivation to do shit. But the other day, this past week, it was nice out. I built a fucking swing for the wife on a Monday. You know, I just got out there. I was like, I'm going to build this fucking swing.
What time did you
I did
start?
it in the front yard.
What time did you start?
Oh, I started at like 11. It was,
What time did you end?
Oh, like 5. This thing was already, this motherfucker was practically already built, too. It was like snap in place type shit.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, fucking, I am just, that ain't my thing.
Yeah.
It ain't my thing. I don't care what anybody says. I am just not fucking handy. So.
And it's so funny when you sent that.
I tried, though.
Legit. I'll send you a picture of what I had to do in the closet. A fucking 3-year-old could do this. Okay? A 3-year-old could do it. I took this thing out of the box. I held it up against the wall. I looked at what I was supposed to do, and I go, I'll just pay somebody to do this,
100%.
man. I'm going to fuck it up. There,
Yep.
I got to drill holes, and
You're
you got
gonna
the
do
little
worse than-
plastic things that go in, and then a nail that goes
The
into
drywall fucking
Fuck
stuck.
right off.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, the drywall screws. Yeah, I did that. I did that in my closet, too.
How was
A couple
it?
weeks ago. It was
What was easier, that or the bench?
the swing was well, only because I was outside. I got some music going.
Right.
The sun was right in my fucking
Right.
face. Beer cans flowing. Beautiful. I would
We
build
call that
swing
your
every day.
element. You were in your element.
I would build that swing every day.
Yeah.
If you're like, hey, dude, you
It
gotta
looked
build
good. It's the first thing I noticed.
fucking did great.
Your
I mean,
house
it
looks
couldn't
great,
really
by the
fucking-
way. I didn't tell you that when I pulled up. It looks
I
really
know. I
good.
was waiting for you. You've pulled up several times
Yeah.
since and never mentioned it. It's really
Or once.
something that's
I've been over there one time since you did that.
what the siding.
Since you did the siding.
Shout
yeah.
out to JS Exteriors.
JS.
Raul Moreno, Bori Moreno. Yeah, they
Raul.
did the whole fucking thing. I mean, the
We're gonna-
roof, the siding, the gutters, the soffit fascia. We
We're
had the
gonna-
whole thing.
We're going to be playing golf with Raul here pretty soon, right?
Yep. April 19th. But also shout out to that September 26th or whatever storm, that fucking hailstorm. That
Fuck
just
yeah.
fucking set
The
me up.
great storm of
And-
September.
And shout out. This bitch.
I hate it.
She does
I
this all
hate,
the time.
eavesdropper.
Fucking. And Justin Faust with State Farm. Shout out to them because they paid for fucking the Yukon to get done.
I feel like I
The
know
fucking-
Justin, but I've never met Justin before.
Yeah.
Justin looks like he would be a good politician.
He is a
He
politician.
looks like he'd be a great crooked politician.
Yeah,
He does.
Yeah, he looks. Yeah,
That's a
City-
compliment, by the way,
He's
Justin.
a city
I'm not
council. He ain't gonna listen to this. He fucking city. I think we might be playing pickleball today, me and him.
him and I. How do you not know you're playing pickleball with one of your friends at whatever fucking? It's noon.
It's noon.
Or it's 11.
It's 11.
It'll be noon tomorrow.
I don't know. Because I don't know if we are. He mentioned it.
Dude, shut up.
Why is she doing this?
That's why I don't wear that thing anymore.
Dude, I didn't even. I'm not even touching anything.
Fucking Steve Jobs.
dude.
Wait, he died a while ago, right?
Fuck him either way.
All right. Whatever the new guy
God, Steve Jobs.
is. That guy, yeah.
Also,
Part 2.
no, it's like Tim Cook or some shit.
Is that it? It is Tim
think.
Cook.
God, I'm fucking smart.
But yeah, we need to do that. That thing that we talked about, me, you, Justin. That thing that we talked
Yeah.
about on the
Yeah.
we need
yeah.
we need
Hey,
to do
listen
that.
up, folks. Listen to this, okay? This is
Holla.
what we're gonna be doing. Tim, first of all, Tim Trifoletti is a mortgage lender. Okay, I've used him many times with many clients over the years, including my personal purchases, and he's fantastic. Tim Trifoletti.
Amazing.
Hit him up on Facebook or 314-479-9550.
Whoa!
How
How
you
did
doing?
you do that?
How many times I type it to my people and say, call this guy?
I have no fucking idea, no clue whatsoever. I don't know. Are you 636 or 314?
I'm 636.
Yeah, I have absolutely no.
I know,
idea.
it's because you're a great guy.
But no, we do need to do that though. I think
Yeah,
that
and
would
then
be fun.
and then I'm Brandon McNamee, Mac Realty Group broker owner. Holler at us. We go everywhere.
all
All the way to Cape Girardeau, south, all the way up to Hannibal. I sold fucking Mark Twain's childhood best friend's house. It was like in the historic thing.
holy
It was
shit!
really cool. Jen Coleman bought that. Anyway, but yeah, we're gonna do free happy hours.
A thing.
We
We're
don't
gonna
have to
do things
once a month, probably like the last Wednesday of the month or something. We'll let you know, but it's gonna be around town, various places, fucking free as hell for you. All you gotta do is come up. There's no obligation. We're not even gonna talk about fucking.
We're not even gonna talk to you.
We're not gonna talk about real estate, but if you want to, we will. And we're gonna provide a couple hours worth of free appetizers and free drinks.
I like it.
How the fuck can you beat that?
I like it. I like it.
You
We need
know?
to set the first. When do we want to do the first one?
We should do it in April.
Where do we want to do it at?
We should do it at Chicken and Pickle.
Nice. I like it. I like it.
Yeah. So that's it. It's set. Let's just set the
Boom.
date. Let's just
Do it.
fucking set the date. Let's push it out there. We're gonna do
That means I gotta fucking
Wednesday.
schedule something.
Wednesday, April 24th.
I'm so bougie. Now that I have a
Yep, I got
an
it.
assistant, I'm
It's
just gonna
set.
text her.
Text Lauren. Wednesday, April 24th at Chicken and
And
Pickle.
you
We're gonna
put
let's do 5:30 to
chicken
7:30.
And pickle. Yep, I like it. On
Yeah, just read your
my
text right into the
calendar.
microphone. Just read your text
On
out
my
right
calendar.
there. There you go.
What day? April.
April 24th. Wednesday, April
April.
24th. Look at that. We just created a whole. Now we're fucking.
At
Now
5.
we are committed to.
Now we're official.
Yeah. Wednesday, April 24th at Chicken and Pickle, 5:30 to 7:30.
We find out the
Free
owner
beers
of
and
Chicken
food
and Pickle
up to a
is
limit.
We find out the owner of Chicken and Pickle is a big Gavin Newsom fan, very religious, listens to this podcast, and they're like, "You are not fucking
Sorry.
stepping foot
Do not
on here."
come near.
Yeah,
Do not come near. But also, we're gonna do a video soon with John Morgan from Premium Cabinets.
Johnny.
We got to give him some love because he is the reason this podcast exists. So
And the
keep that in
reason
mind.
I have cabinets in my beautiful kitchen
You really do,
is
too.
because of old
You
Jay
really,
Morg.
You really do. He, yeah, John Morgan and family out there, they are awesome. And this is, he didn't ask for me to give this plug. Like, this is legit. Really good family. That without them, we wouldn't. I mean, their sponsorship pays for the podcast.
Yeah, and without cabinets,
John Morgan,
I
premium.
don't know,
cabinets.
but it would be pretty fucked up, right? I feel like cabinets are a pretty underrated
if you
invention.
didn't have cabinets,
it would suck.
where would you wouldn't be able to put
You'd have shit hanging
anywhere. It would be
everywhere.
fucking
Exactly.
everywhere. It'd be sitting on the floor. You would be countertops.
So
would
from
be
my
fucked.
family to your family, thank you, John.
Thank you for the
I
cabinets,
appreciate
John.
it.
Thank you for the cabinets, John.
And we
are-
got the ones where you can't slam, like if Andrea
So you
gets
can't
mad.
even get mad. You can't
yeah,
even, like,
if
it's-
Andrea gets mad and she wants to make a statement, she fucking throws it and it just goes.
You can't, and
Does
she's
that.
like, oh, and that makes her even more mad.
Exactly.
And
Which is even better.
So yeah, it's like the cordless phones. Whenever you couldn't slam them down and hang up on people,
100%.
You had to fucking find the button.
Ugh.
Yeah, it didn't. It wasn't nearly as theatrical. So shout out John Morgan, Premium Cabinets. Thank you for
Love you, pal.
making this all possible. I think that's it. We're good, right? We're at like
I think we
60
had
fucking
I
something.
think we had a good one. We went
I had-
fucking
yeah.
a little rabbit holing on some shit.
We went. Yeah, I'm gonna. And look, I'm not. Like I said, I am a Christian. I believe that. I'm just a skeptical person by nature, and I don't mean to be. And
How
I have
dare
no
you
judgment.
think outside
and
the
I wish
box.
if anybody has any resources or can or any ideas on how to not be like that, let me know because I'm open. But Tim Trifoletti, Brandon McNamee. This is the End is Near, so Let's Drink Beer podcast. Catch us every Monday, new episode. If you're listening to this and you want to watch this whole thing because it's recorded, you can go to YouTube and go to @BeerFamPodcast.
Oh, I thought you weren't supposed to say podcast.
Oh, I fucking
Fuck.
did it.
Zuck, give us a break.
Facebook's
man. Come
gonna
on.
fucking throw this
Give us a
whole
break,
thing
Zuck.
away. They hate that word.
Fuckerberg.
But we're on Spotify and Apple under the End is Near, so Let's Drink Beer. And that's it. All right, I'm boring you now. Gotta go. We love you. Have a great daylight savings time.
Huge thank you to our studio sponsor, John Morgan, and the entire Premium Cabinets family for helping make this podcast possible. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you're following the podcast on all platforms so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Don't forget to join the End is Near, so Let's Drink Beer Facebook group to make sure you stay prepared for the end of days. Till next time.